Good day, everyone. I'd like to talk about Venus today in regards to money and money making, and especially living on your Venus line. I was thinking about money today, and I thought of Warren Buffett's chart. I did. I thought, I really need to look at his chart. I need to look at, is he living on, what line is he living on? Is he living on Saturn? Is he living on Jupiter? What line is he living on in Iowa? Because he's been in Iowa forever, right? So I'm like, well, he's only got $100 billion. And I'm thinking, that's why, I'm talking about it, because I'm all about Venus, being that my sun is in Taurus and my rising sign's Libra. It's all about Venus with me. And of course, Neptune, because I also have Neptune in the first. But it's like I was thinking about money and money making, and it's, we're in January of 2022, and I think a lot of people are thinking about that. And it's good, wealth and abundance, all that good stuff. So after talking about Warren Buffett's chart today, I hope it encourages all of you maybe to seek out your Venus lines, getting to know where they are in the United States, outside of the United States, at least locating one of your Venus lines. And maybe I'll give you homework. Would you like some homework? So anyway, let's get started. Warren Buffett was born a sun sign of Virgo, okay? He's a rising sign of Sagittarius. It doesn't get any luckier than that. Think slot machines going off, bing, 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 to have Sag rising, right? Think Venus conjunct his midheaven, meaning money is in the career. Money. He's seen as money. He makes money from his career. Making money is important to him. He's known for his money, right? Isn't he known for his money? When you think of Warren Buffett, don't you think of money? He's got $100 billion. I think of money. Anyway, I was like, oh my gosh. And then he's a sun sign of Virgo. So he works hard. He's frugal, right? And when you watch the movie Becoming Warren Buffett on Netflix, it explains it all. I see it all now. Having looked at his chart today, and, knowing a little bit about him, I'm like, wow, he's got a very powerful chart for making money, for having luck. It's true. But the Virgo energy was also willing to do the work. You got to be willing to do the work. You got to show up in the world, I think, especially if you want money. Yes, I do believe in miracles. I do, around money and stuff. But I think if we really want money, I think we do have to take action, take the steps necessary to head in the directions that will make us the money we want. And so anyway, I'm like, okay. So I see he's got good luck with the Sag. I think he's got a lot of money from the career, right? And then I go, I have got to look at his his Venus line. Listen to me, I already know. I've got to look at what line is he living on over there in Iowa. Because he's been there forever. He's still living in his family home. No kidding. I'm like, what is happening? But that's so Virgo. That is so Virgo, by the way. Anyway, so sure enough, I pull up the planetary lines for him in Iowa, and he's living on his Venus Midheaven line. Yes, he is. Do you get it now? Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Money, 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 money. Right? It's all about money on that Venus Midheaven line. He's all about money with Venus conjunct his midheaven in his natal chart. He's about wealth and abundance with Sag rising. But he's also about working his buns off in frugality and perfectionistic behaviors with the sun in Virgo. So, what do you think? I think it's worth looking at our Venus lines. That's what I think. And I think for those of you who are really looking at 2022 to put yourself in the most financially beneficial position you can, whatever that means, you may want to find out where Venus is for you in your chart and in the maps. Maps of the US, maps of the UK, maps of Australia. And you might want to decide, hey, I think I'm going to work with my Venus line energy in 2022, or whenever you decide to work with her. I know where my Venus lines are. If you don't want to work with your Venus lines, at least know where they are. How about that for homework? At least know where they are. Now, guess what? Some Venus lines are out to sea. Yes, they are. Some people can't locate a Venus line. It's just the way it is. Don't be upset. Don't be disappointed if you're one of those people, because most people can locate a Venus line. But if you can't, don't worry. There's other planetary lines that you probably have that the rest of us don't have. But find your Venus line. Get acquainted with where she is. Mine happens to be west of Los Angeles. And it's really interesting because I was born in Northern Cal, right? And those lines are pretty good up there. But my mother decided she was going to adventure into Southern Cal. So Southern Cal has been my home forever and ever and ever, and the longest time ever. But I find that living on a Saturn line in Los Angeles can be all about work and not really much fun. And it can be very depressing, and it can be very lonely. Now, Saturn lines are okay if you're all about career. And that's all you want to do, and you're really serious about it, and you want to work. But if you're trying to have more harmony and more fun and balance, you probably don't want to stay on Saturn forever. And so I find when I go over to the West, to Arizona, New Mexico, or anywhere around my Venus lines, that I just feel better overall. The energy just feels so good to me, okay? And things kind of come a little easier. I find living on Saturn in Los Angeles, I've got to make 5 phone calls, not just one, to get something done. It's crazy. Los Angeles has been good to me. I'm not saying that there's been an issue with the city of Los Angeles because I love it. But I am saying living on a Saturn line there has not been easy. Okay? So find your Venus line. Find out where she is. And let's talk about how you can work with her and get acquainted with her in 2022. I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy.